Good afternoon. My name is Gabe Zolna. You ever wonder who Obama's real daddy is? I mean, think about this. Now, let's hypothesize for a couple of minutes, and let's assume that this was a plan that was put into place 25, 30 years ago. And the leader of that plan was none other than Bill Ayers' father, who was a devout communist, as is Bill Ayers and his wife Bernadine. In either case, what they did is they found someone that they could mold into what they perceived to be the perfect candidate. But there were a couple of problems. One of the problems was that Obama's real father is an American, and I believe his real father is Frank Marshall Davis. Now, when I say his father, I'm referring to the sperm donor that provided the devil's seed to his mother, and he's the end result. And the reason I say that I believe that that's his father is because all you have to do is take a look. There's a video on the web that you can Google that shows how Obama gets morphed, his facial features get morphed into Frank Marshall Davis. And I don't know if anybody's noticed, but if Obama didn't have a nose job, which he did have, and if he's so proud of being an African American, why did he have a nose job? It wasn't that he had a breathing issue. Anyway, if he didn't have a nose job, and with the marks that are coming out on his face, which are identical to the marks that were all over Frank Marshall Davis's face in later years, that same thing's happening to Obama. And if you notice, the man that they say is his father, Barack, he didn't have those marks. None of those marks were on his face that I know of when he got older. So is an Obama born of natural-born citizens? Yeah, I think so. But since he never claimed that he was, he sort of put himself behind the eight ball. The reality is that the people in the organization that created Obama covered off many bases, but they couldn't cover them all off. And they tried, they certainly tried, but there are things that are still out there. There are people out there that know the truth. The problem is, as I said in one of my previous videos, what do they do with the truth? Who do they go to? You can't go to the Attorney General. You can't go to the FBI. You can't go to the CIA. You can't even go to the military. Look at Petraeus. So who do you go to? That's exactly the kind of dilemma that they wanted to create. There is no one to go to. So the only hope that we have is that these two judges, one in Alabama and one in Florida, demand that Obama release his records. Once that happens, this nightmare will end. And it doesn't matter who his father was. He's made the world aware that his father is in fact Obama Sr. And he says that he's Obama Jr. Well, you sort of cooked your own stew, didn't you? Huh? See, if you would have left Frank Marshall Davis as your father, you would have had a problem because he was a devout communist. But you might have overcome that a whole lot easier than you can overcome faking that he wasn't your father. Good luck with it.